I might have gone a little crazy at Goodwill today. Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Before we jump into what all I got for this week's actual project, I really wanted to show you guys everything that I got from Goodwill on this trip. Oh, I'm sure that this audio is just gonna be fantastic. We love a good crinkle. All right, so first up, I got this very clean, very nice striped fabric. While I was at the store, there were a lot of striped fabrics. I ended up getting two of them. I got this one and I got this one, which I just think these are gonna be beautiful. A little bit more on the vintagey grandma side of things, but as y'all know, I am a fan of grandma patterns. The other one that I got was, it hurts my eyes so much, but I love it. You could call her a bit aggressive. I did take my acrylic nails off last night. They were all lifting, and that is totally my fault, not my nail tech's fault. But that means that my nails are a little bit jagged, and so I'm scared to handle this material. So you'll just have to imagine how beautiful they look outside of the bag. But I got these two really gorgeous silks that I'm going to be using for a dress pattern from Dressmaking Amore. The last one that I needed to show you guys is this is my you're gonna run out of YouTube video ideas to make, so might as well grab the most ridiculous thing you could possibly find, because as we all know, y'all love ridiculous. So I got this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm not even gonna tell you guys. Not even gonna tell you guys, because y'all, you're gonna have to wait. This is gonna be a good video. When this one comes up, it's gonna be a good video. But on to what I got for this week, which is a little anticlimactic, but this has just been, it's been lingering in the back of my mind for so long. I went to Goodwill. I met up with a girlfriend and we went to Goodwill, and I found this kind of weighted white floor length skirt. And have you ever left Goodwill and you're like, dang, I should have got that? And now you can't, because it's Goodwill. You can't just go back during the same season and just be like, yes, one of these, please. And they're just like, one of what? We don't keep inventory here. And you're like, no! So that skirt is gone. I hope whoever has it is very happy with it, because I think about that skirt a lot. But I have a solution. So I found this design on Pinterest by this artist. He's very talented. Please go follow him. I love this art style. If anyone follows me on TikTok or Instagram, which if you don't, please go do. Links below. I just posted my art wall, which is almost full because of Con. His art style falls so perfectly into what I usually collect. And so finding this and then getting so inspired by it to be like, dang, I need to make that, is like such a satisfying feeling for me. So I found this, which I don't even know if you guys can see it. It has the most subtle pattern on it. I don't think you guys can see it. Beautiful kind of floral paisley kind of pattern on it that I'm just obsessed with. And I don't think anybody is gonna notice it besides me. And honestly, I don't care. So I got that. And then I also got this kind of, I don't know what you would call this, clear organza kind of, I think this is technically a curtain. So we're gonna be making this dress. Now I am a little scared. I have never worked with this material before. Foreign materials in me. We do not have the best relationship. My sewing machine is very old. She's a little fragile. So along with these, although not expensive, this is going to be impossible to replace. This is gonna be not really that impossible to replace. I did Legas get muslin material. This thing is huge. She beefy. So who knows, hopefully this will work out and I'll get two dresses out of this. Before filming this, I did already design the pattern that I'm gonna be using on this website called Tailor Nova. If you have never used Tailor Nova before and you are some kind of a dressmaker and you don't want to pay for a pattern and or you can't find a pattern that you like, I know for a fact I have dresses that I'm going to be using this for because I can't find patterns for them anywhere and I am just a little bit too scared to pattern them myself. This website was so helpful for helping me figure out how I needed to design this. And instead of printing out the 65 pages that this pattern was gonna be, I noticed that a lot of the pattern pieces for the dress that I had designed were very similar to a dress that I had already made, designed by Dressmaking Amore. So I'm just gonna use the pattern pieces that I have printed out by her, hodgepodged with a corset pattern that I have, hodgepodged with a skirt pattern that I have. Yes, we have my very well organized pattern supplies. Okay, so here's the corset top that I had mentioned. It's not as protruding as I was hoping, and I think that the other pattern that I have has these like princess seams, so we're gonna go ahead and just leave this one in the box. Okay, so if you couldn't figure out from that little montage, I get there was no narration. I cut out all of the skirt and pinned it onto my body, onto my mannequin. And I give it the swoosh test. I'm a big fan of some swooshage because if I'm gonna dress up, I'm gonna look like a Disney princess. So I did one front panel, which is basically one panel, but you cut it on the fold, so there's no front seam. And then I did one back panel, so 2 panels. So I technically had 4. It was okay. It's kind of subtle. I have extra fabric. I have plenty to do a bodice. This is all of the extra fabric that I have beyond that marker. I still have plenty of fabric to make my bodice and honestly do a test of my bodice if I needed to. It's kind of weird because I'm not doing like massive sleeves on this thing, and so I don't need an ungodly amount of fabric. I am still debating on if I want to do just regular sweetheart neckline and just risk it with doing an off-the-shoulder thing because I have no boobs and so I cannot do strapless without boning. But your girl is really cheap and does not know actually how to do boning. Shocker, I know. I get that like everyone's like, it's super easy, but they also say that sewing and aligning is really easy, and that's one of the hardest things on the planet for me, so. But I digress. Next part is figuring out how I'm gonna do the bodice. I think I'm gonna stick with straps and maybe have like they can fall off your shoulder, kind of like they do with this chick from Phantom of the Opera. What's her name? Thank you, editing Carolyn. So anyway, onto the corset. Yesterday. This is how it went. I really don't want to get out of bed, but I also really want to finish this dress. It was not a very good day for me, but I didn't really end up getting much done. So today is going to be like our whole progress. We're getting everything done today, which is a lot, but I have more time to get everything done today. So today's plan is iron all the fabric, cut out the interfacing, sew everything together. Oh, and cut out and hem all of the sheer fabric. I went to the store last night. Hang on. I went to the store last night. The front obviously has got like that fake corset part to it. And I'm like, well, I can't just leave it empty. That's gonna be lame. So I got these, and those will be the trim. So this will go on the outside, and then this will actually lace up the corset. So yeah. I just thought the clothes were cute and I felt like the dress needed something extra. Oh, one update. I did change the skirt pattern. Instead of it being triangles, it's now like a half circle skirt. All right, the white dress has been, hello. The white dress, wow. It's like I'm proposing to my mannequin. Anyway, this is Barbara. We've been going out now for about 6 months, and I feel like it's just about time to pop the question. Okay, the whole dress has been pinned together. I'm loving the way that this is starting to turn out. The pleat has been sewn in, and the interfacing for the front 2 pieces of the bodice have been connected. The sheer part is only going to go over the sleeves. After looking at the artist's depiction, I think that it's only on the sleeves. Also, I don't have enough fabric to do the whole skirt, so we're just not going to include it. Okay, ignore the pins not really working to hold together the whole thing, but ta-da! There's the top. Again, we just really have to deal with all of the extra fabric in the back, but everything fits great in the front. It's literally just getting rid of all of the excess fabric in the back, which, since it's a straight line, not going to be that big of a problem. Bit of a check-in. I'm in my sports bra, leave me alone. I got assaulted by one of the sewing needles while I was trying to sew on the lacing. I don't think I've ever been stabbed that bad while sewing, and it's even worse because I'm sewing white fabrics. So I'm gonna take a quick little break, maybe get some food, but here's my little oh shit moment of this video. So thank you. Ooh, it's got a nice little twirl to it. Okay, so it does not fit well in the boob area, and I do have this little flap because of the extra zipper, but hopefully this will all get held up when I sew on these straps, and same thing goes for this. There is a part that's like way bigger than the other one, so what the plan is to attach this one as an actual shoulder strap or structure, and then the sheer one can kind of fall off and it'll, you know, it'll look like that.
Hi. I thought this fake cold shoulder looked absolutely ridiculous, so instead I took in the waist to give the dress some actual structure.
I also have to sew up the back. I don't know if you can see that during the twirl, but it's only sewed down to the bottom of the zipper. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow when I take this thing out on the town. So until then, bye. It all up.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.